Well, hey there, howdy folks. It's Doug again. Good morning. How's it going? I've been doing better. Last night I had something really terrible happen to me. I mean, it wasn't all that bad, but man, was it scary. Um, Sitting here lying in bed, and what I term the dawn of the sleep cycle. So, bear with me. I'm going to go into a little bit of explanation of that. It's the in between. Sleeping and then not sleeping. So I wasn't asleep and I was falling to sleep, but I was in that fluctuated tiny window period where I was half asleep and half not asleep. And all of a sudden, bam, right on my stomach. Hurt for about a half a second, maybe like a second. Painful. And all of a sudden my whole body was frozen and paralyzed in fear. Just, I couldn't move for the life of me. I didn't tell my dad this, but when it happened, I had an image pop into my brain. I didn't see a vision. It wasn't something that I could say was actually real. But it was like in my mind's eye, I saw a old Indian dude, skinny, muscular old Indian dude with a very elegant headdress, a very large, elegant headdress. So I don't know. I managed to take a deep breath, and I ran. I ran so far and so fast like a track star, you wouldn't even believe it. Um, that was scary. I couldn't really tell you what it was. My dad thought it was my mom giving me what for. Uh, Maybe it's true. The only thing that's physiologically that might explain it is I had these really bad knots in my shoulder blades. I actually had my dad give me a massage yesterday, and he worked it. He's good at it, and maybe all those like built up carcinogens, acidities, all that toxin was built up, and when he dislodged it before dinner, at that time when I was going to bed, it hit my stomach. Maybe that's, could explain it. Maybe not. Tell you what, though, it was scary. And then I went inside and I watched Ancient Aliens. All the things to do at that moment. It was the episode about the Star Children and the Black-Eyed Children. And now that was scary because they're supposed to be hybrids of humans and aliens. At least that's the ancient astronaut theory. But they always come to your door and they ask for food and they ask for water and they want you to let them in their house. And they're seeing as how they're children. They always turn up as children. Supposedly, they have these solid black eyes. Nothing but black. There's no white, there's no green or blue or brown or anything. It's just solid black, supposedly. And they have really dead faces where they're just straight-faced and they're begging you for food and stuff. And they're warning that those are probably bad. So I had to watch that last night, too, after all that happened. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever... it's happened to me... I don't want to say a lot, but it's happened to me a couple times in my life where all of a sudden all the hairs on my body stand up, it feels like static electricity, and and sometimes when it happens, you're so frozen in fear that you can't move, and even though you're trying to use your body, it's almost impossible. So that happened to me last night. Maybe I want your folks' opinion on that. So, for what it's worth, I guess I'm still reeling from that. Yeah, so whether it be some sort of spirit or, like I said, whatever he fucking dislodged from my fucking shoulder, who knows? But with that being said, one more thing. For some reason, the videos work fine on my device. Like if I play them right from the source, they work fine. And they work fine when I upload them to YouTube for the first time and for a while. And then I've been noticing that the audio and the video are off kilter. for some reason, and I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna try and figure that out. But other than that, I hope you have a great day, and thanks again. If you are watching, you are the resistance. So bye bye.